Good afternoon, game and trade fans. Seeing as the resurging popularity in Pokemon here lately, we have done our Gengar Game Boy Advance backlit IPS screen. So today I'm going to be making a Mewtwo Game Boy Advance IPS backlit screen. We got these UV printed shells from Retro 6 online. Thank you for that. So we're going to get right into it. I'm going to take an original Game Boy Advance. You see how over time it's gotten kind of smoky and cloudy, and usually this is how we get these systems from our local community. We find them in storage units, treasure hunts, that sort of thing. I'm going to do my best to... Okay, so it does come on. We'll fully test that first to make sure before we use it as a donor. And part of what we do here is we perform alchemy, taking the old, well, we prefer the word classic or retro systems and making them new, giving them new life. So you want to have your tri-wing screwdriver. I'm just going to try to get into here real quick. Taking the classics and giving them new life and preserving these memories and these fun hardware. We appreciate the graphics and the quality of a lot of the more recent games that are out. Sometimes you just want to sit down with something that's fun and not difficult to play. Alright, so what we want from here, because we could take our old shell, we like to recycle as much as we can. We could take the old shell and have it hydro-dipped, cleaned and hydro-dipped, and replace the battery cover. There's all kinds of ideas of what you could do with each and every piece. And we will probably sell the screens online to someone that needs them for a Game Boy that has a damaged screen that doesn't want to replace the regular screen with a backlit screen. There are 3 in this one. Not entirely sure where we left off, but I'm going to set all our pieces and parts out to the side. I'm going to leave that on there to protect from dust for now. Let's go ahead and take our IPS screen out of the bag. This is our IPS display, and we must be very careful with it. We have our glass shield, but we won't be needing that one because we have the Mewtwo one installed. So let's go ahead, flip our display over, install our static proof heat shield sticker. Once I this card here. Please attach this insulating film to the metal surface on the back of the screen. I believe that's to protect any static electricity or anything of that nature coming from our ribbon cable. I've already installed our adhesive strip. Like so. Then we can fold this over to our heat shield. I'm gonna realign that again. Like so. I'm going to set that to the side. I'm going to remove our dust-proof card. And I'll take the start and select out because there is a recess for this connector. I'm going to go ahead and remove our dust-proof plastic carefully without damaging the screen. The pull tab should pull that straight off. And I believe the extra space is on the left side of the screen, so face down would be right side. Before I apply force, we're going to look and see that there's any extra showing. It looks like you know what? We're going to attach our motherboard to double check how that looks while it's on, because there's no way of knowing until it's completely on. I'm going to do it this way. Press our two connectors down. Flip it over. Make sure that the speaker fits down in the recess. Like so. Before we screw anything in, we're going to put the back door on so that the battery connectors are all lined up. Put two batteries in. Double check for display showing. And I'm just going to use this to turn this on. That looks good, but at the same time, there's this void space over here. So we're going to take it back apart and move the LCD over a bit. And again, give it one more wipe over to remove any dust behind the shield. So, what I've noticed is that we want, because these are pre-cut, we want to fit our screen facing this way all the way to the right. Not completely flush, but enough space over here so that this connector fits down in there. We're going to fit our start and select into place because I believe, oh, I got it backwards. I believe this time is it. We're going to go ahead and put our housing pieces into place. When I find the other one,
switcher in here. Put our left and right shoulder buttons on. We already put our light diffuser in. We did not. Let's put our light diffuser in there. I often forget that part. There we go. So our light diffuser is power LED indicator. Right, left, right. Yes. Make sure that I'm fitting it in there properly. Same for the other side. Let me track down that other piece and we'll be right back. Fit our other housing plate into place. You know, I spend so much time looking for the one piece of something that got moved around 100 times. Fun. It's fun. I forget to have fun sometimes, being frustrated, searching for something. And oftentimes, if I just remember to calm myself, ground myself in my environment, to breathe, to relax, that which I was looking for is usually right in front of me. Happens more often than I can account for. So I'm going to again do a quick connect of our motherboard. It's usually easier to fit it into place before we put everything down, but I feel like this is it. Make sure that our speaker fits in its recess. Our power switcher. It's down like so. Everything should fit quite securely. I'm gonna go ahead and put screws in it because I believe this. I've been doing this long enough to know that everything is right. Even though it may require shorter screws. What do we got here? They all look like they're about the same length. I don't want to overdo it. Let's use the screws that came with it. But sometimes the power of belief. My stepdaughter pulled up at McDonald's one time and she ordered an ice cream cone. Got to the window, they handed her ice cream cone, her change, and she said, "Do you believe in unicorns?" They said, "What?" She said, "Do you believe in unicorns?" They said, no." And so she slapped the ice cream cone to her forehead so it stuck there and said, "Believe," and drove off. You had to be there. One of those things you definitely had to be there. This coming from a educated college student, but sometimes you gotta remember to have fun with it. That's what we deal in here is joy, entertainment, as well as information to educate and enlighten. But part of enlightenment is to feel the lightheartedness and to have fun. Let's fit this over here. Everything should fit together quite nicely. I'm not gonna put all the screws together yet, just in case. But I will put 2 in it to fit everything together, because I still gotta put 1 or 2 more screws. Well, there's 2 screws in the motherboard. And then well, alright, we're gonna put 2 of these in here. Close that up. I'm gonna go ahead and put our replacement sticker on there. Nice and uniform. Looks like the company I got the housing from put their logo on there. That's pretty smart. Let's go ahead and put, this screen's a little smudgy, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and put this beauty on here. Oh, we're gonna go with no on the first try. There we go. Beautiful, very nice color graphics. We have this and a lot more high quality merchandise to bring you this summer. This year is going to be a big one. We have lots of wonderful things in store. We have all these beauties for you guys to come in and check out. I'm a huge fan of the Mewtwo. I think that that is wonderful. We have a lot in store. We're looking forward to convention circuit. We want to bring you joy, entertainment, inspiration, all the greatest things, and continue to provide quality merchandise and memories. It's all for the memories. Thanks, stay tuned. Come like us on our eBay page, our YouTube, our Mercari. And remember to have fun. Thanks, have a great day.